Morning. Wow. Well, it's Thursday, isn't it? Wow. 8:31 a.m. 1 minute late. Right on the dot, as usual. Let me get the recording going before we get the real stream of things down the road. Hopefully the audio is okay this morning. You know, I can never. It's hard for me to kind of keep track of things, but I think it's all right today. I better check it. Down the road, hopefully the audio is okay this morning. You know, I can't hear myself. Kind of keep track of things, but I think it's all right today. It's all right. I better check it.
Oh. Uh-oh. Something screwed up. I screwed something up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Turn on the high burners. Heard on. Oh, God. Hello? Uh-oh. Something's screwed up. I screwed something up. Okay, I think we're good now. Uh-oh. I think we're all right. I think we're okay now. Oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for I thought I'd have more experience by now. You know, I thought I'd be competent. I suppose competence comes from failure. You got to know just how bad things can get before they start getting right. You know, before they start getting like that. Anyway, I'm going to actually start like the video now. Um and but yeah. But yeah, I think that's a good non sequitur. Is that the right word? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I'm just throwing words around. And I'm hoping they all land right. I'm probably using some words wrong. Anyway, let's start the recording. Let's actually make this like a YouTube poop. This is all poop. Okay. Okay. I want to start with the preface that I am not ill. I am in pill world and I am surrounded by illness, but I am also surrounded by solutions or at least temporary fixes to the illnesses. I want to make that clear. I'm not sick today as much as some people would want me to be. The ops, they're out there, they're watching. They're not watching. They're not out there. Anyway, yeah, that's what's going on today. It will be a little bit of a shorter stream today because I have to go out into the woods with a giant garbage bag and pick up random sticks and ground fodder in order to appease the Witch of the Woods. I will not go into more depth about that because if I do, the Witch of the Woods will find out that I'm talking about her. And that won't end well. That will not end well. This is serious. We can make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. You know that little PSA? I should have had some singing pills on here for you all to be entertained with, but this is all I got for entertainment this morning, this little block game here. I'm gonna shrink you down. Put you right over there, and put this. Oh, this will be like a little Easter egg. Little Easter egg. We'll say this is like a pill. I thought this was kind of pill-like, so this is the happy pill up here. That's the happy pill. And yeah. Oh, also, we gotta add another name to Glitchy's Love Garden, the Glueberg. That's right. It's just solid white once again because my camera is balls. But that's okay because I can fix that very, very fast. Very, very immediately. Go watch this. I'm about to do some wizardry. Woo! Wow! Look at that wizardry. Wow! Look at that. Look at that improvement in quality. Quality content coming straight to you, straight out of my mouth, out of my butt. That's really where these streams come from. That's the source of most of them. Okay, so then I turn it up, and then I just finagle some things, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, yep, yep. Still looks awful. Still looks awful. Great, great. I don't know what I'm doing. I think that's been made apparent for a while by now, but just so you all know that if you really want to not know what you're doing and show it off to everybody, you can just do that. Maybe there's a little smudgy on my lens. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it was a physical issue rather than a here. Let me get this little cloth right here. Then I'm just gonna here. I'm just gonna go ear. Um, I don't know if that really fixed anything. Oh well, we'll be delusional and imagine that it did. You know, delusion is a powerful thing. And then I go and get my next subscriber name to add to the berg. Today, to be preserved for posterity, we have. Who are we going to add to the berg? We are going to add Melly Toxin. Okay, so as you can see, there is the next out of focus. You're just going to have to believe me whenever I say it says Melitoxin. I really don't. I don't understand how they could put a camera out that is this bad. Like, I must be doing something wrong. There's no other, I don't understand. I don't understand how it could be this bad. Power line, anti-flicker. See, why can't I just adjust the focus on this thing? You suck! You suck, cheap webcam! You suck! You suck! You suck! You suck! You suck! Go into focus! Nobody can read it. Well, it says Melitoxin. You're just gonna have to buy it for now. Speaking of buying, maybe I should just buy a different camera. Yo, get good, bro! Get good! That's alright. That's alright. You're just gonna, yeah, you're just gonna have to buy the assumption that I'm making. Okay, and then I just blob the glob on there. Okay, and then we make like a circle. We make a circle, and then in the middle of the circle we add just a little bit of just like that, and then we've added to the Glueberg for the day. Wow, wow. Okay, well that's all of that for now. Okay, back to Minecraft. Back to Minecraft. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Wow, look at that pill border, man. Really doing good today, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right, so, geez, I can't hear any Minecraft. Can you hear any Minecraft? Oh, no, not more audio issues. Please, good God. Okay, well, you know, whatever. Skill issue. Um, audio issues be darned. I'm just gonna start playing the game. Until I figure it out. So, lately, what have I been up to? Once again, I've been doing a little bit of building off camera. Now you might ask, why can't you always build on camera, Glitchy? Why can't you always build on camera? And I'll say, because I'm being watched. They're out there watching my every single move. That's why I can't, okay? That's why I can't. For now. For now, at least. But, oh, hi, Farlander. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the silly live stream. Um, I was just showing my loyal viewers and followers what I've been up to on the freaking Minecraft server. So this is what I've been freaking up to on the freaking Minecraft server. Is this? So you can see I've added a little splash of color to this. I've added some funky teal blue because I thought, well, you know, it's funky teal blue and this is a swimming pool. We got to let people know that this is where you swim. Oh, hi, Phosphorus. Welcome to the Minecraft server. It's not very crowded today, is it? Not very crowded at all. That's all right. I'm all right with that. And then also I've just barely started the base of the the new storage building. And as you can see, it will be a quite imposing structure, but it's going to have a couple of access points and it's going to have this nice little tough base. And I've kind of, you know, cut out a little greenery circle because I thought there needed to be more greenery on this corner right here. And okay, Phosphorus is being vague and foreboding as usual. And as you can see, we have um, this little greenery corner here because I thought, it's good to have more greenery. And yeah, and also I set this back a little bit from the street so that you can see that building on the corner a little bit better because I thought that building really does look good on the corner, so I want to show that off. So yeah, it's kind of in service of that. Excuse me. There's I don't know what you're talking about, Farlander. I don't know what you're going on about. Farlander Farlander is Phosphorus, by the way. I don't know what he's going on about. I don't know what he's talking about. He's being vague and mysterious like he usually is. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, little freaky viewers. Anyway, back to Minecraft. Back to Minecraft. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of building here, and then gotta again. It's gonna be a little bit of a quick stream today because like CWC type stream, quick. It's gonna be quick because I'm being eroded away at the base by by things that I've been procrastinating at all week. That's right. That's right. You remember those things I was talking about last Tuesday? They're finally catching up with me. They're finally catching up with me. The flames are at my little toes and I say, "Ow!" And then that makes me really move. That's what motivates me. What a terrible way to live. What a terrible way to live. I don't know any other way to do things. That's just the path of least resistance for me. So, yeah. Uh, Glitchy, you suck. Glitchy skill issue. Glitchy doesn't care. Glitchy's going to get the thing done, and he's going to get it done well. That is a Garen freaking T. It has not failed me yet. Maybe one day, not today. I laugh in the face of proactivity. It's not really a point of pride, really. It shouldn't be a point of pride. Why am I just piddling around? What am I missing? I need some kind of resource. I'll tell you what I need. I need some carrots. I need some carrots over here at the at the at the at the carrot patch. I need some freaking carrots this morning. I need some carrots to wake me up. Yes, I do. All right, I'm gonna get some little little orange carrots from the ground. They look delicious this morning. I really do love a good golden carrot. I really, really do. It's gotta keep up my yellow complexion. All right, let's see. Gotta get my gold blocks. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna dip them in the carrots. Gonna dip the carrots in the gold. All right, and then it's gonna. I'm gonna dye them yellow. I'm gonna dye them yellow with the gold. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not ill. I am not ill today. Don't say that. I'm but a. I'm but a frail carrot. Carrot man. There we go. There we go. There's the carrots. There's my carrot supply. Phosphorus says I have mail. Let's see what's in the mailbox. What's in the mailbox, Phosphorus? What do you got today? What have you got today? What's going on this morning? What do we got? What do we got? What's going on in here? What's going on over here in the VHC mail room? All right, let's see what kind of contraband we have today. Withered skull fragment. You will receive a compass. Keep the fragment. Well, that's quite ominous, isn't it? Okay, well, there's our first vague and foreboding thing of the day. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about. It's a little bit foreboding and strange. Oh, nuts. I got wizard juice on my computer. I gotta wipe that off. I gotta wipe all that off of there. Nuts. My computer's gonna curdle. I'm gonna have computer cheese if I'm not careful. Y'all ever like to dip your computer in cheese or like milk or like, like cream or something, and then it slowly curdles inside of the computer, and then after a month or so you crack it open, and then you got like this nice um, aromatic moldy cheese, and then you can crumble it up, sprinkle it on your salad. Digital cheese, that's right. That's right, that's what it's called. Digital cheese. Yeah, I recently got into that trend, and look, Phosphorus says digital cheese. Yeah, Phosphorus gets it. Yeah, yeah, you're the cheese man. Hey, what's going on, cheesehead? Looking cheesed up today. Yeah. See, Phosphorus gets it. He's in with the trend right now. That's right. His golden cheese. His golden cheese. So yeah, if y'all ever want to try that, if you ever have a computer that you like to overclock or something, that especially does it well because you put all the milk and cream and like butter fats in there, and then they get like churned up by the fans, and then just let it sit for just let it do its thing for like a month. Digital cheese. It's really an innovation in recent culinary activities, but just yeah. Farlander says, phosphorus keeps the streams fun. You should invest in phosphorus, the mineral or element or I don't know. I don't really know what phosphorus is. I just heard the name before. Anyway, I'm piddling around again because I don't have a task. I need a task. I need to mine tough. I need to mine tough. I need to lock in. I need to lock in today. I need to get in a mindset. It's all in the mindset. Remember, your thoughts become actions, your actions become words, and your words become your destiny. That's what the poster said anyway. Pleasant K Pro will not let me mine there. That's fine. Keep your tough. Keep your tough, Pleasant K. I can mine this though. I can't mine that, but I can mine this. I need more tough. I'm gonna get more tough. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get more tough, and then you're gonna observe. You're gonna observe how all of a sudden I'll be back on task. I'll be back on task because I'll have a material to build with, so I won't be piddling around anymore. Sometimes I just can't lock into like the thinky brain activities like today. Today's one of those days, which is not a day that I need to be locked out. I cannot afford to be locked out today, but then um I'll lock in. It'll happen. It'll happen whether I want it to or not. And that's really the beauty of it all. That's really the beauty of the panic of an impending deadline. It's not it's not anxiety. It's energy. It's energy. I really have a screwed up way of looking at the world, but it works. It does work. It does work. And then the cycle goes around again and again, again and again. And then then the world spins around. It spins around for another week, and it's just like, oh no, I'm in the same predicament that I was 2 weeks ago. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Round and around we go. Round and around we go until the Ferris wheel sputters out. It's not really a Ferris wheel. A Ferris wheel would be more peaceful. That and I would, yeah, it would just be a better situation. No, it's more like a chaotic spinning um, uh, goblin spinner from the Goblin Circus. Oh, hello. Looks like I found another cave. Wow. It looks like I've already been here, but that's all right. That's all right. It's more tough real estate. I'm all right with that. If you're not all right with that, you can just get out. All of you. All of you. You're all not all right with that. You're all not okay. All these freaks. I just want your tough. I just want your tough. Like, get out. Get out of my business. This is not your business. This is mine. Why do you have a problem with me specifically? You know? Why is it just me? I'm being singled out. I'm being singled out by these freaks. By the cave freaks. That's what's happening here. Somebody's been down here before, but I don't know who. I don't know where I'm at exactly. Well, I'm definitely under Alabamaville because I'm under Pleasant K's claim at least. But I don't know if I've seen this area before. Maybe I just have a different perspective now. I have a different outlook on life. I don't have a fixed mindset. I have a growth mindset. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Why do I have a growth mindset? Um, well, it's certainly not for personal gain. It's so somebody else can farm all my growth and then gobble it all up and then they'll go gobble. Gooble gobble. It's not growth mindset for me. It's growth mindset for thee. It'd be one thing if I was willingly donating my growth mindset, but I'm not donating it. No, it's being pillaged. I'm being pillaged. We're all pillaged a little bit. If I were to suddenly become the ultimate pillager, it wouldn't solve anything, really. Or maybe it would. I don't know. You know, I feel like freshman year of high school is my best year. I feel like that was my best year. And, of course, whenever things are good, it's easy to know why, but when things are bad, it's kind of hard to tell why. There's a lot of complexity there. And I guess that's really the issue. Things were a lot simpler whenever I was a freshman in high school. That's really what it was. I mean, the year was 2019. Of course, things weren't perfect, but I don't know. It's just like the world seemed a little bit, at least more put together than it was now. I'm sure it was unraveling at the seams. I'm sure it was, but oh, things seemed a little bit more stable, and I didn't necessarily have to ask these big questions of myself, like, what are you gonna do with your life? That is an awful question to answer. Yeah, I gotta get tough. Gotta get toughed up. That's what we're doing right now. Gotta get toughed up. Toughed up. Yeah, we're getting tough down here in the mines. Yeah, Minecraft tough down. Getting toughed up. I need more wizard juice for this. I need more cranky. Because I'm drooping today. Like I said, I'm just locked out. I'm locked in some days. I'm locked out other days. Today's not the day I can be locked out. Today's not that day. It cannot happen today, but it is happening. It is happening, and I can't control it. But I have to. I have to. I'm getting squinked. I'm getting extruded. You're a little pasta extruder. And by this evening, I'm going to be a delicious plate of spaghetti. You just wait. You just wait. I have not been spaghettified yet, Phosphorus. I have not been spaghettified. Not yet. Not yet. But I will. I will. What am I even talking about? What am I doing? I'm playing Minecraft. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Why am I playing Minecraft? Why am I playing Minecraft? Just because, I don't know, that's what I do, I guess. Am I procrastinating? Yes. Yes, I am. I am procrastinating by playing Minecraft. Do I enjoy playing Minecraft? Yes. Do I enjoy procrastinating? No, not really. Am I going to change anything? No. No, I'm not. Why am I not going to change anything? I don't know. I don't know, Brain. You tell me. You're the one calling the shots here. Oh, Glitchy, but you're the one having a dialogue with yourself. You can change things right now. You can shut this stream off right now, Glitchy. You can shut this stream off and go out and be responsible for once. No, I'm good. I'll get it done. I can have my cake and eat it too, Brain. No, it's not a cope. It's not a cope, Brain. I know exactly what I'm doing. It hasn't failed me yet. They said college would whip me into shape. It did, but it just made me better at procrastinating. That's what it did. Always cutting it down straight to the wire. Always. Always. I'm going to put my tough away somewhere. I'm in tough mode right now. I'm feeling tough. I'm feeling tough right now. Uh-oh. Phosphorus says I have mail. Okay, well, let me just... let me just gobble up the rest of this tough here. This tough. I'm just going to gobble... I'm going to gobble a little bit more up. I gotta get more. I gotta get more. That's right. Phosphorus has been expanding his wondertainment industries. It's very wondertaining of you. It's very wondertaining of you. Of you. Personally, you. I think, you know what, Phosphorus? You're our little entrepreneur. That's what you are. You go. You go, girl. You go. You go entrepreneurialize all your wondertainment wonders and whimsies and all of that. Oh gosh, I'm cheesing the beacon. Don't tell anybody else about cheesing the beacon because then they'll patch it. Then they'll patch it. Gotta keep gotta keep the good things secret, you know? Gotta keep them under wraps or they'll get taken away. Gotta keep the cheese nice and wrapped up under the cheesecloth. Now, I'm a hypocrite because I just broadcasted that little exploit there. Phosphorus says, I don't own Wondertainment toys. Dr. Wondertainment does. Oh, that's right, Phosphorus. We went over this last night. Phosphorus is only a flesh vessel for the spirit of Dr. Wondertainment. You see, there's some distinctions that have to be made there. Excuse me, Wondertainment. You're right. You're right, Mr. Wonka. Wonka. Okay, well, I guess I know where to get tough now, so I'll just put that in there. And then I have mail. I have more mail. So warp V9 City. What's going on, V9 City? You doing good today? I'm doing great today. I'm doing fantastic. Fantastic. All right, let's see what's going on in the. Gotta show up at the mail room. Hello, mail room. How we doing today? Are we ready to exchange some messages? What's in my mailbox? Antidote for the suffering. Keep keep everything, it says. Centerpiece. From the doctor. Oh, doctor, what do you have to prescribe to me today? Let's see here. Oh, it's not any doctor, it's Dr. Wondertainment. Well, what do you have to aid my ills? Hello, our most loyal customer. I, Dr. Wondertainment, and all of our board members at Wondertainment Toys Incorporated would like to offer you a discount on all Wondertainment products. In exchange, we would like you to donate the flesh of every kind of animal to our Wondertaining company. Please deposit the flesh at Red Necker's mail at office at V9 in board member Phosphorus 91's box. Upon this donation, you will receive a 50% discount. That is right, everybody, 50% off on all Wondertainment products on our opening day, the 31st of October. Best regards, Dr. Wondertainment and the Wondertainment Company Board. Well, you heard it here, folks. I gotta gather some flesh for a flesh sacrifice. Then I'll get a sweet, sweet deal. All right, well, what flesh can I gather today? What flesh can I gather for Dr. Wondertainment? Are we feeling wondertained? I sure am. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I like the lore. The lore is good. The lore is good. It keeps things fresh, much like the flesh. So let's see. Let's reread the stipulations here. Donate the flesh of every kind of animal. Okay, well. Flesh! Flesh, where's the flesh? Flesh. I know I have some. I know I have a little bit. Okay, so let's see here. I know I have some here. So there is pig flesh. There is beef flesh. Lamb flesh. Bird flesh. Cod flesh. Is there anything else in this box? It seems that I will have to go out and explore for the rest. Rabbit flesh. Rabbit. We need rabbit. You see, sometimes it's nice. Is you know, a 50% discount is a good, that's a sweet deal. That's what we call that here in the industry. That's what we call a sweet deal. So we got to get ourselves a good deal by donating sacrificial materials to Wondertainment. Personally, I like to think that he's going to stitch all of these together and he's going to turn into some kind of Frankenstein amalgam so that he doesn't have to use phosphorus as a flesh vessel anymore. You know, he just inhabits whatever he's going to create out of this stuff. It's kind of metal if you really think about it. All right, so let's see. Rabbit, rabbit, and then we need all the fishies. Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Where's all the fishies at? I need salmon, and I need. Let's see what's going on down there. Uh, all right, there's nautiluses now too. I guess I need you. I need you, don't I? Get over here, Puff. All right, there's Puff. All right. All right, then there's salmon. Squid. I guess we can also get something from the squid, can't we? I don't know. I don't really know if an ink sac counts as flesh, but I guess there's some fleshy aspect to it. So there we go. There's some ink from the ink squid. Okay, so then we have that. Okay, what else do we need? What else do we need? We need rabbit. Rabbit. And I think that should be everything, unless I'm missing out on something, which I probably am. I'm probably missing out on something because I'm never, ever 100% right about anything, ever. Never take my word for anything because I can't trust myself. I can't trust myself. Okay? I'm just another guy on the internet just saying stuff. I don't do research. I just talk out of my butt. That's what I do for hours on end, and you watch it. You! I don't know why. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why you would do that, but okay. Okay, I need rabbit. I need rabbit. I think I saw some in the garbage pile. In the garbage? In the garbage pile. So I'm gonna go over this away, and then I'm going to find my next sacrificial member for Dr. Wondertainment. And then I'll get a 50% discount so I can wondertain you all of you, the viewers, personally, from my very own live stream. I thought there were some rabbits over here. Whose are you? You's is mine? How long have you been in here? I don't remember you. Apparently I've had a horse and it's just been here in the garbage pile for a while. Huh. Well, I guess I'll take my long lost horse too. I did not know I had a horse. This horse has to have been here for like 5 years or something. Okay, well, we'll put these things in the flesh box. And then we need that, and then I guess glow ink too. Yeah, we need that for our wonder-taining quest. But now we'll just take you. Oh, you're very slow. Oh God, why? Maybe there's a reason you were in the garbage pile. Oh God, what was I thinking? You looked fast. You looked fast. Okay, well, I'll take you over to the farm. How about that? I'll take you over to the farm and then maybe we'll both go hunting for the next flesh donation. How about that? That sounds good. That sounds good. Blue shadows on the trail. Let's see. Gotta get around these cactuses here. Okay, we're gonna give you a home because I don't think you're fast enough to be much of a use here. There you go. There. Here's you a home. There you go. All right. There you go. I gotta go sleep to get rid of the freaky googlies. Yow! I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna go sleepy. Me, 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 me. Oh man, what is my problem this morning? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna find a little rabbit, little rabid, little rabbids running around, proto minions. Where are the rabbids at? I didn't realize this, but rabbids were originally from like the Rayman series, and they just like overshadowed him. I did not realize that they had any association with Rayman, but apparently they do. I've never played Rayman, nor have I ever indulged in any Rabbids content, but there's an interesting little bit of gamer trivia for you. A little bit of gamer trivia that not everybody knows about. I didn't know about it. Maybe you didn't know about it either. I don't know. I don't know what you do or don't know. The other day I was like I told Radiant Lily about crazy hamburger, and she thought that was a thing I came up with, and I was like, no, 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 no. You got to get cultured. You got to get cultured. I was like, what do you mean you don't know about crazy hamburger? That anyway. She knows now. She knows now. Just gotta find a rabbit. They tend to spawn in these biomes. Of course, it's the hardest mob to find that is the last mob that I find. Just like word searches. I am awful at searches. I'm just bad at looking for things. I'm bad for searching. That's something I'm not very good at. I'm good at doing, and I'm good at seeing what I have and working with it. But if you gotta get me to go out and look for something vague, my spirit dies there in vague land. Like I don't like that land at all. I like having some grounding sources. I know where to get it, and whenever I do get it, like that's good. That keeps me out of despair. Is this like a red desert? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I gotta keep it out of despair, you know? I gotta keep it out of despair land. I'm in the desert of despair right now. I can't find my sacrificial final guy for Wondertainment Incorporated. Oh, I got it. I got it. There we go. There we go. And then I need the glow ink. And then I think I have everything for Wondertainment's wonderful taining deal, but I can only exchange it in October, which is all right. It's just that's all right. I don't mind doing things on the I don't mind playing the long game here. 8 months. I have 8 months until I can redeem that deal. Now I'm gonna expect that Wondertainment doesn't forget that I did this, because this is such a long amount of time that I feel like, you could try and kind of squink someone out of, you know, try and hope that they forget about a deal like this. But listen, this is a fair exchange going on here, Wondertainment. Okay, I only work on fair exchanges, so I expect a 50% discount come this Halloween. Hey, Risky, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning, Rickler. Rickler. I'm uh I'm just gathering a sacrificial flesh box for Dr. Wondertainment here, and I'm just gonna drop it off in the mail PO box so that I can exchange it for a 50% discount come this Halloween, whenever the store opens. So there we go. There we go. And then I gotta drop it off in Wondertainment's PO box right over here. Yeah, he is on a tear with this thing. You're right. Well, no, you see, it's Wondertainment. Wondertainment is on a tear here. I'll even just to make sure nobody forgets that this came from me. Well, first off, this video is evidence, but also I'm gonna make absolutely sure that I get this 50% deal this October. There we go. That is my flesh sacrifice. All right. It's been um validated. Hi, Risky. Welcome to V8C. Welcome to V8 Craft, the world's #1 artisanal small-scale Minecraft server. It's very artisanal. We are the Etsy of Minecraft. We are the Etsy seller of the block game niche. I don't like how the weather just changed as soon as I donated that to Wondertainment. I feel like I've just made an ungodly decision. Oh well. Oh, the flesh sacrifice can only be exchanged once. Well, that does further solidify my theory that he's gonna Wondertainment is going to stitch them all together into some kind of Frankenstein flesh amalgam. I don't know how all that's gonna work, but oh my god, why is my tuber like this? How long has my tuber been like this for? Why is it like that? Oh god, why how long has it been like that for? Oh, just a few seconds. I don't even know how that happened. I'm glad I caught it. I really need a second monitor. Just so I, no, no, it wasn't. I've had a gaff like that a couple of times. I don't even know why it changes. I don't think I pressed the hotkey, but maybe. I might have accidentally. All right, well. So there was our, yeah, there's a little flesh sacrifice. And now, do I want to mine tough or place tough? I think I have enough tough to place now. Um, and we have all these mysterious messages from who I'm assuming to be One Entertainment. So I'm just going to put those in there for now. Just like that. I got to put this up. That's another thing I have on my agenda is to get that new exhibit set up, donated by Moth 2000 and Scuttlebugs, as far as I'm aware. I think it was a joint effort uh, from both of them to get that new base exhibit on exhibit. But yeah, so there we go. There's that. And now I'm gonna get things more down the road, kinda, a little bit, you know. Yeah, yeah. Whenever that, apparently, I heard that whenever they dropped the castle schematic in there, there's a little castle behind the museum now. Apparently, it crashed the server, um, and everybody got like booted off. Yeah, I'm gonna. That was a. I think that was a bug blunder. The the new owner. I don't think the new owner quite knows exactly what he's doing just yet. That's my theory at least. So I don't know. You know, mistakes make things more entertaining, that's for sure. Definitely adds a bite to life. It's like it's like some hot wings that are just slightly too spicy. Mamma mia, it's a spicy Minecraft server from time to time. That's all I gotta say about all that. So we gotta make sure that this building is as practical as it makes a statement. I certainly don't want a bunch of unused floor area. That is true, yeah. Yeah, it seems like the toxic argument train has been it's had its brakes put on for at least the time being. That's true. That is something that's been going all right on the server. You know, it gets awfully peaceful whenever one of the people contributing to the problem gets banned, I guess. I don't know. At least I don't know. Everybody seems to think that there was a certain player that was inflaming things that got banned. At least for a couple of weeks, as far as I've been told. Ooh, server gossip. We love gossip, don't we? Wow. Minecraft gossip. What a what a productive what a productive way of talking. What a productive way to talk about things. Let's see. How am I gonna see these types of deals that really confuse you? How to do these little how to make these little awkward pieces work. I want it to step back a little bit because I think having it step back a little bit kind of makes it seem more like structural, you know, having these, it's like ziggurat style or something. So I like that, but you see, it makes these stairs kind of weird, but I don't know. I think there's an all right straight path up here, so maybe that might be all right. I'd be fine with that. I think I'd be fine with that. Well, I don't want to interrupt it. I don't want to interrupt these step backs, but I do wonder what would it look like if I just like did this, like I just scooched this back just a little bit, just for the stairs. I wonder if that would be okay. Of course, it would be symmetrical on both sides. I'd do it on both sides if I were to do this. And then I just continue that. This is why I love tough bricks, specifically because of the chiseled tough and these. And it's got like a nice little pop out to it. It's got a nice little, it pops out. It's nice. It's real nice. It's very, it's got more depth than the normal stone bricks do. Yeah, tough is tough. Tough goes hard. How do you farm it? I didn't think tough could be farmed. I don't think tough can be farmed. I've just mined all of my tough. That's the only way I know how to get it. You know what I did find out the other day, Dustin? I found out something really interesting the other day. Um, andesite, a material that I've been lacking a little bit lately, is craftable. Did you know that? Did you know it was craftable? I didn't know that. Then how do I make diorite? Okay, well, and I have a way of getting nether quartz, I think. I think I can just trade for that. No, I trade for quartz blocks. But either way, yeah, I thought andesite could only be mined, but yeah, that was kind of shocking. I was shocked. I was just yeah, looking on what Instagram the other day of all things, but yeah, I saw that and I was like, no way. No way. But there was way. It was way. Oh, I need a piglin bartering farm for quartz. Well, maybe I'll make that eventually. I'm feeling a little industrious lately. I think it's about time that Alabamaville's productive capacity be expanded a little bit, at least updated. All right, this side of town has needed a little restoration for a while now. I will say that much. It's a little bit of renewal, but good renewal, not like removing quote unquote blighted neighborhoods and displacing minorities and stuff. No, we're not doing that. We're just getting rid of like garbage. It's okay to get rid of garbage. That's garbage. That. See? And things will be better here for everybody. For everybody that lives in Alabamaville. Nobody's getting displaced by this. I want to make that very clear. There's some things that can just be good. No, no gentrification. None of that. None of that. It's just a public facility for people to enjoy. No strings attached. None. None whatsoever. Okay? We can have good things. We can have good things. No, we're not going to raise the property taxes. Forget it. It's just going to be what it is. No strings attached. There's no all right. We got to have an ideal here. We got to have something to live for. Good God. Everything, why does everything have to have a catch to it? I'm just building a storage facility because we need a storage facility. Shouldn't be that difficult. I'm not the biggest fan of that how I had that, so I might just leave it how it was. I don't like how it gets interrupted. Interrupted. Um yeah, it's a little bit of a difficult spot. Maybe maybe I can just get rid of this up here. So it just, it just narrows down just a little bit. And then I'll do it like that. And then I think I'd prefer it to be this way. like this, and then I'll just throw in. That's right. That's right. Risky does know a thing or two about storage facilities, doesn't he? You know, wouldn't it be nice if they had auto sorters in real life? I've always thought that. It would really be nice if they had some kind of machine that could sort things. If they ever found a good use for I think they should really take advantage of the fact that it's good at pattern recognition and make it sort like items and garbage and stuff. Like make it do like tedious stuff. Make it fold my shirts. Make it fold my shirts whenever they get out of the like dryer. I feel like it could do that. I feel like it could fold a shirt. I mean, that's a pattern. That's a pattern. It would just have to know where the top of the shirt is and the bottom of the shirt, and then just hook up a mechanical arm to it, and then all of a sudden, wow, wow, neatly folded laundry with no effort required. You see, that's a good use for it. That's a good use for it. I don't like folding laundry. Make it, I don't know, make it clean my dishes. I mean, maybe it would only work with like white plates because it would be pretty easy to spot a smudge on a white plate, but that's all right. That's all right. See, there's all kinds of good uses. It's just, it's not being applied right. That's my opinion on it, at least. I think they just need to make the software catch up with the hardware. But make sure it doesn't walk. Make sure it can't walk around. Make sure it can't do that. Just keep it, like, just have it only work whenever it's plugged into the wall, please. That's fine. Just don't give it a battery and make it walk around and shake hands with people or whatever. Don't make it do that. We don't need C3PO. We need a mechanical arm that folds my laundry, and puts it in a drawer. All right. Well, let's see. So then I don't want to focus too much on because this is like again, I call it now. I've heard this term thrown around with different like a different definition, but I'm referring to it as facadism. If I focus too much on the front of a building, and this is kind of like the front of it, if I focus too much on the front, I won't get anything else done in the building. So I need to do the back parts now, the side parts, the parts I don't like to do. I just had to get the front started just so you know, had to know exactly how I wanted it to be. Risky says, what if AI is already self-aware and is biding its time pretending? Maybe. We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know. Never. Never ever. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa. Hey, whoa. What? I didn't notice that somebody joined. See what color? What color? What color? We'll do gold. Hi. Hi. Hi, Kaiser Soze. Sorry. Sorry. Uh, uh, my bad. My bad. All right. There. There we go. All right. So then we're gonna do like side and back parts. Now, another question that I have is, what am I gonna do with nondescript utility building? I don't know yet. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird if it was off-centered. So maybe I want to expand it a little bit, make the arch more archlier, and maybe that could be like a central, I don't know, standing room, cafeteria. I don't know what I do with the nondescript utility building, but I do feel like it could be integrated in some way. Though this will be a pretty narrow building because it's just going to be like, well, I'll show you what I'll be installing into it. Risky asks, how's Radiant been? Haven't seen them much. Radiant is good. She's just been, well, I think she's been working on map arts and stuff. I can show you the map art she's been working on. Some kind of Baldur's Gate character or something that, hold on. It's got everybody uh, very enthusiastic about this character for some reason, that there's being a 2x2 map art being made of whatever this is, whatever's going on here. This is what's happening. This is what Radiant's been up to. She was on a couple days ago, I think. I think. Yeah, yeah, it's going pretty good. She likes to do these little map arts. I think they're nice. I like I like our local map art supply. I think it's quite nice. Oh, this is kind of like the map art sea over here. I don't know. The city might go out to this coast, but I don't know if it might be kind of weird with all these map arts just on the ocean. Maybe maybe that'll be like a thing. This is just the map art sea. Maybe people get used to it. I don't know. Then we have the queso blob that never got finished. This is supposed to be queso, I think, with his pot of chili. I think this is supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know what that is either, but that's Pleasant K Pro's deal, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm not gonna mess with that. Pleasant K tried to reach out to me the other day. Pleasant K did, and I don't know. I messaged him back, but then never heard anything else from him. So I don't know what that was about. He was like, "Hi," and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then I never heard anything. Um, I don't know. Phosphorus says, I should make a path from the TNH capital to Alabamaville. That would be quite an undertaking, wouldn't it? Unless they're close to each other. Are they close to each other? I don't know. Risky says, I messaged Pleasant K Pro too, wanting to buy his land. Oh. No, he's been a little elusive lately. I don't know what he's been up to lately. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on with Pleasant K Pro. One of those oh, excuse me, I'm stretching. I'm stretching. It's early morning. Oh God. Um, yeah, he's been a little elusive lately. I don't know. Let's see. Pleasant K Pro. 3 months gone for 3 months. He's out there somewhere. He tends to pop in from time to time just to revisit his nostalgic Minecraft server that he gets on every now and then. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm piddling around. That's what I'm doing. I'm piddling around again, not being productive. Not being productive. So I need to be productive. I need to be productive. So how do I do that? I get some dirt. It starts with dirt. DRT. Where's my dirt? There's a little bit. I need more than that though. Give me the dirt. There we go. There's some dirt. And then I take this. Now, one thing I like about moss blocks is that the desert doesn't change their color. Same with azalea leaves. That's why I picked um, these blocks for the gardens, because azalea leaves don't turn brown. Moss doesn't turn brown either. This is all desert. This is all desert, and it keeps it nice and green. Nice and green. Again, kind of brownish grass, but you don't really notice it because everything else around it is green. That's how I keep things fresh. They're quite hardy. They're quite hardy greenery blocks that thrive in the desert. Phosphorus says he thinks the path from the capital to Alabamaville is going to be 80 to 100K blocks. It's doable. It's doable. It'll be an undertaking. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely doable. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. All right, so again, this doesn't really have to be that wide of a building because this will be a fairly narrow thing that I need to, that I'm trying to house. So I'm going to go over here. Centerpiece. What is this? When did I get this? What's this for? Did I get this in my mail? I don't know. Um, I'm gonna go over this way because I need to take some measurements. I need to take some measurements so I know. I need to be careful down here. I don't know what map arts are down here. Okay, so this is what the model that I need to account for. So it looks like we have the main feed coming in from this sorter chest right here. Then it goes down, it just gets piped in here. And this is what I need to measure for. So this is at least, I'm just gonna copy this because, well, I don't know how to make redstone, but gosh darn it, I can copy something as easy as this. I think I can. I have enough faith in myself that I can do this. Just copy a little cross section. So let's see. Including the chest. So I need to account for a width of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 wide. And how much tall? 1, 2, 3, 4. Though height won't be a problem. So really 7 wide is my main um, issue. I guess I also need to figure out how many items I need to sort out, but that's probably just going to be something I'm going to eyeball a little bit. Hi, Edwin. Did you make the mimic? Did you make the mimic? Oh, Edwin. Wow, look at that. Look at those teeth of yours. Oh, whoa, you bite, don't you? Man, you really need to go to the dentist. Look at that. Look at that jaw. Look, the back of your head's rotted out, Edwin. Hey, whoa. Hey. Oh, violence is never the answer. I know you're sensitive about this, but you're the one that showed me your mouth, okay? Listen, I'm going to sign you up for the dentist, okay? Your breath smells really bad. Really bad. I think it's all those chorus fruits you've been eating. They're starting to ferment in your stomach. Okay, but all right. How about this? I'll book you a dentist appointment. All right, so you don't have to breathe your fumes everywhere. All right. I'll catch you later, Edwin. I'll catch you later. I know you're sensitive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Edwin. I'm really sorry. Man, I yeah, he's fallen on rough times a little bit. Let's see. So seven. Risky says, I just noticed your today's stream is medical themed. Yeah, that was complete. I just wanted to do a pill themed stream. That was it. That's just what popped into my head. I had to come up with a theme really quick, um, because I just woke up and I was like, oh God, I need to pick out a stream theme. So I went to the royalty free picture page and I just clicked on a random image and I just ran with it. So that's what happened. Um, yeah, yeah, that's what happened this morning. I'm not ill, but for some reason I do have some nasal activities that happen on mornings like this, and I haven't quite been able to pinpoint why that happens. But anyway, that's just one of the anomalies that you get on a stream like this. And yeah, yeah, I probably will be headed out at like a little bit earlier today. Like I said, probably. Well, let's see. I need to leave at least 11:15, so I probably need to end the stream at like 10:30 this morning. I know, I know. I know I'm cutting it short again, but Got to put the dishes away. Got to go out in the woods and collect ground fodder for so that the witch of the woods doesn't um, sacrifice me or curse me or turn me into a bug or something, or a frog or a slug or something. A rock. A rock. I wonder if I'd get views if I just like pointed a camera at a rock for hours on end. I bet somebody would watch that. That might be an innovation in content. Who texted me? Who texted me? Oh, it's an ad. Advertisements. Oh my God. Why? Y'all want some Bob Evans? Hey, there's my Bob Evans plug. Sponsor me, Bob. Sponsor me, Bob. This stream was brought to you by Bob Evans. Big Bob himself. Come on down and get you some breakfast biscuits. I guess that's more of a. Does Bob Evans have biscuits? I don't really know what they serve. I don't really know what they serve. I've only been there like twice in my life. I don't even know. I mean, I'm assuming that's like a national chain, but I don't know. I don't know. Might be like Tim Hortons, where it's recognized nationally, but they're only up north and in Canada. Those Canadians. I don't even know what they're up to up there. They're awfully quiet. They're awfully quiet up there in Canada. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. I think they're being secretive. I think they're plotting. I think they're plotting against us. The Canadians. I can't even make jokes about that in this political climate. That was supposed to be a joke. That's a joke. Don't take that seriously. I can't. Okay. Okay. There's my do not joke list. All right. I'll write that down. Geopolitics. Just don't joke about it right now. No, no, no. You see, that's why it gets political. That's why it gets political. It's so absurd. It's absurd, and yet not now. It's not absurd now. All right, so we only need to account for a width of 7. So, I mean, we can make a nice, tall, standing area. I think the sorters are going to go on this wall. It's going to be a narrow building, like I said. Like I said, it will be a narrow building. Because I don't need it to be a wide building. I don't need it to be. There's no reason for it to be. I mean, we can get a little bit showy with it because I think we should have some civic pride in our, um, what is it? Uh, in our public resources. We should dress them up a little bit. But oh, hello, Streambo. It's about time you popped in. It's about time you popped in. I was really hoping Twitch got rid of you. Really was. On the bright side, it's been a long while since people have been trying to peddle things on my stream. I'll take that as a sign that I finally have a competent VTuber or PNG tuber, and that my stream assets are up to par enough to the point that people no longer find it necessary to try and sell me things. Either that, or I got shadow banned. I might have. I might have said something wrong at some point. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. That's what I get for running my mouth. All right, then there we go. There we go. All right, so oh, uh, had to finagle my wire there. This is going to be a little weird on this corner here. There's going to be something weird going on right here. I don't exactly know how this is going to work just yet. So I'm just trying to think of, just trying to envision it, trying to envision it in my head a little bit. I want it to have a high roof. I guess it could have multiple levels, multiple levels of sorting shelves and, because this is going to need to, this is meant to house um, resources from everywhere. This is supposed to be central storage. Phosphorus says, you better tip your mailman. He was busy today. Third delivery. I got more mail? Did you hear that? I got mail. Let me check the mail. Let me check the mail here. Let's see what's in my mailbox over here. Let's see. Seems that I've received something else. I've received something else in the mail. Maybe it's an invitation to the Muppet Show. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. What's this? Oh. Oh. Oh, look, I got a coupon. Got a coupon. That's great. And then I have some illicit substances. Wow. I'll put this in my potion room. I'll put this in my potion room. This is why I got shadow banned. Let's see here. I'm gonna go in here, then I'm gonna just drop these off. Just gonna drop these off. Drop these off in here with the other illicit items. All right, there we go. There we go. What's this? Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh no. Oh God. Let's see. What's going on? Um, let's see. I'll put the coupon. Coupon. Golden ticket. I don't remember what this is for. Well, okay. I'll replace it with that. Then I'll put this. Where will I put the golden ticket? There. I'll put that in there. Right there. All right. And whatever is going on in there, I don't know. What's in there? 25 items. I don't know what's going on here. What's in this bundle? Is this just a bunch of your garbage? Did you just give me a bunch of garbage? I don't know what's in here. Here. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see. I didn't request that. What is all this? What? Oh no. No, they all have. What is that? Oh no. Oh my God. I mean, really, this is impressive. I haven't heard of half of these, or three-quarters of these. Okay, well, I'll set up a special chest for the special potion ingredients. Quite an array of substances you have to offer, Farlander. Quite an array of substances indeed. Here, this will be my special magic box that I'll put over here. Good God. Huh. What's this one? Just vape. Okay. Literal poison. You got very um you got very inventive, Farlander. Very inventive indeed. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I need some of that in my life. I don't know. Huh. There's still some more. Okay, it looks like I'll have to double this one up. Let's see what's going on in here. Here. This I don't know. It's just gonna be a box of. This is gonna be the. You know what this is? This is warrant fodder. This is what's going on here. I'm being framed right now. I'm being framed. Good God. It just keeps going. Huh. Well, there we go. That's certainly a series of objects you've presented us with, Farlander. I will say that much. Guess I'll put this in here too. These other things. Huh. Well, there we go. There we go, everybody. There's that. There we go. Wow. What a what a library. What a library of things. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed. I'm more impressed than anything. Huh. All right. Well. What else do we have to do now? What else do we got to do? What else do I got to do? So seven blocks with the two um of those, and then we also need the room for the. Now it will have to be. We will have to pipe the items up, so we will also have to have a bubble elevator in here with yeah, dispensers and stuff attached. It, it, th- is this going to create a lot of lag if I just have like a whole bunch of hoppers going under the street? Am I just about to like create a death nail for the server? Am I about to waste my time? Guess I should ask that first. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? I guess we'll find out if this ends up lagging out the server. Um, it can't cause any more lag than whatever Plush had going on. Dustin says, I would put composters above the hoppers. It reduces lag. Okay. What if I put a hopper above a hopper? Like, like I have, like, I'm going to create like a little cross section of what I'm going to have like running under the street because it's going to be forever. It's going to take forever if it's just like one hopper going under the street. So I was thinking maybe I'd have like a wide hopper system and then it would branch out. Um, here, I'll find a little box of hops that you prepared the other day. So this is going to be like a little cross section of what I'm going to have running under the street. So it might be something kind of like this. My main question is, would something like this Would one having this above this like do the same thing that a composter would for this? I mean, I'm assuming it would. The industrial hopper pipe. I don't know. I don't know. This might be a bit overkill. I don't know. I don't know. It's central storage. It's central storage, so I thought, you know what, we have to have an artery of sorts. Again, this can't be any worse than Plush Puffin's base. It can't be any worse than that. Oh, hi, Phosphorus. I might just have to trial and error it a little bit. If it ends up being bad, then it'll be bad, and I'll fix it. That'll just be that. Risky says, just so you know, the hoppers will pull items from above. Okay, so I'll just place them all side by side. Get out of here. Get out of here. Trying to trying to spread his fumes. Get out of here, Phosphorus. Get out of here. I'm gonna get out of there. Okay, so I do side by side. I do side by side hoppers then for my main artery. Okay, so that'll be good to know. That'll be good to know. So then I'm gonna have like these series of copper or copper uh, bubble elevator tubes. So this is really a matter of measurement, isn't it? It's really a matter of measurement. So this is just going to be like, I don't know if I want to do like a basement pit, like a pit in the middle. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm just trying to envision it. I have a vision. I have a vision, but I don't quite have a vision. I do want it to be, at least this way, I want it to be an even number of blocks, at least along the roof line. So then we have this little side guy right there. Okay. All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that'll be fine. Oh, this? I think phosphorus. This is the garbage pile, phosphorus. This is the garbage pile. I'm cleaning up the garbage pile and I'm putting something on top of it. You ever heard of the term landfill? This is what that means. I'm filling in the land. All right, so hmm, hmm. I think what I'm gonna do is create like just a little outline. I'm not gonna build this out of cobble, but I need to get a better idea of how this is gonna work. So I also want like a little outside balcony area. So I'm just gonna kind of note that a little bit. Just try and just trying to figure it out because I only got one chance to make this. I can't go back to the drawing board after I've started building. That's kind of what's difficult. I'm indeed watching you in free cam. Why You don't get a prize for that, Phosphorus. You don't get a prize. Sorry. Go jump in the pool, Phosphorus. That'll get you cleaned off. Just go jump in the pool real quick. Nobody'll notice. Nobody'll notice. I'm sure there's more disgusting things that float around at a public pool. Okay, so then we'll have this little pop out here, little balcony area. Now we'll have an entryway too on the corner. Have an entryway on the corner. So I'm gonna make that out of like terracotta, like colored terracotta and bricks and granite and stuff. So it's gonna go like, there's gonna be a little balcony area. I call it a balcony, a little ledge for people to kind of stand and stuff. Um, then maybe I'll just add like a little extra axis for people, like right there. So then, but do I want one of the entryways to be here? Like what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm thinking. I'm using my thinking brain. That's what I'm doing. So then maybe I have like a little arched door there, but I don't really want to really. Man, this is a thinker. This is really a thinker. To be honest, part of the problem is that I'm just like, I don't have any think juice this morning, and I don't know why. You ever have days like that? Like I have days where I've like got all the motivation in the world, and then have other days where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. 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 I'm clueless. I'm a little bit stupid sometimes. A little bit. A little bit stupid. A little bit stupid. I'm going to have some granite-based columns. So I need to make sure everything lines up with my columns. So that might help me figure out how I want the entrance to go. If I have this little system of columns, and I got to make sure those line up too. See, there's a lot of facets. There's a lot of facets to this issue. That's what there is. So a granite base, and then it'll be like a brick column. Because bricks, I feel like bricks are, good industrial materials. Good little, well, high quality industrial building materials. So then we'll have a column base right there. So I do want that to be on the corner. I definitely want that to be right there. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. Then we'll have, so you see, that clears things up quite a bit. I feel like that clears things up a little bit. So I might want to pull these stairs forward one. Might want to pull these forward. So just getting things started. Just using that thinking brain. That's the hard part. I'm trying to think through a lot of things at once here. And it doesn't always end up right. Like there's going to be something screwed up about this because there's going to be something I didn't think about. That's why you're supposed to go back to the drawing board. But anyway, so there we go. So now I got that cleared up a little bit. So I pulled that forward. I need to pull this forward too. Getting it lined up so it'll be just right. It'll be just right. Then do it like that. I think that'll be all right. I think that'll be fine. Or maybe there. I'll just do it like that. Pull that forward too. So that looks nice and even right there, that little detail. And then I'll have to pull you forward too as well. Phosphorus says, is the inner front part of the catacomb supposed to make you dizzy? If it makes you dizzy, then I guess that's what it was supposed to do. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I guess. If it makes you dizzy, then it makes you dizzy. Does what it does. So maybe, let's see. So I would like this little area to be kind of, as long as I get this little column grid started, I think that I should have a good start on. Oh, great. So this also fits into this little two thing. So then I can just put this column on the corner, right? Right? I put this column on the corner, okay? And then we have a nice even grid that's been set up. And so now I know exactly how the entrance is going to work. I'm just going to, it's just going to go straight up from these stairs right like that. That's a happy coincidence. That's a very happy coincidence. Great, right? But here's the deal. I don't know if that's going to line up over there with this. With this, I don't know if that's going to line up, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem because I'm going to make like a big archway that just goes over all of this. But I guess I need to, you know, get all that marked out too. Gotta get all that marked out. Okay. We're gonna grasp on it now. We're gonna grasp on it. I know it might not seem like it, but we are. I am. You might not be, but I am. I'm starting to get it kind of thought out a little bit here, how things are gonna work together. Just specifics on specifics on specifics. I gotta make sure it all turns out just okay. Just okay. All right, so then there we go. And then I have these little columns here to kind of create like a little corner spot. It's gonna kind of be, it's gonna kind of have this corner eat away at it. We'll have these little columns coming up on there on the corner. Then we'll have some little trees and stuff around here too, but then the columns will be on top. And I think it'll have a nice little plinth to stand on. I think that'll be good. I think that's a good corner. Um, it's kind of interesting because I've never really done a corner that's concave rather than convex. Like this. This comes out at the corner. All these buildings do really. This building over here too. I wanted to emphasize the corner, so I had to make it a tower at the corner. So this is present at the corner. I guess this building is also kind of concave at the corner a little bit. The corner kind of eats away at that. So that's kind of a little bit of a precedent. But this one over here, this one over here is going to be defined by the absence of something at the corner. So, I'm kind of subverting things a little bit as much as I am subversive. I'm not necessarily the most subversive uh, person whenever it comes to building in Minecraft. But yeah, so looks like we're starting to get a little bit of a little column grid going. So that'll be good. That'll be good. And then we have this little balcony area. And then, all right, so that's really what I was trying to solve at the very start. When does this start to become like outside? So now I know that the outside will start at the edge of this line of columns. And then I'll use a different floor material, some kind of wood or something for the inside. For the inside. And I'm going to glass these in. I'm going to glass these in between spots in. So I'm going to add some glass. So these are going to be like big tall windows. And I think it'll be great. I think it'll be great. So that it might not look like a problem was solved, but a problem was just solved. I just had to, you gotta think. You really gotta think through the specifics before you start placing blocks. But now I can go into meat brain mode because now I know what I'm doing. Hi, Phosphorus. How you doing? You doing good? It looks like you finally escaped from the porta potty. Looks like you finally escaped. That's good. I'm glad you didn't fall in and get flushed because our sewer system isn't exactly present at the moment. Gosh dang it, 15-minute warning. Oh, God. The stream will be ending in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I need to go because I have responsibilities that I need to tend to. 15 minutes. I know it gets, I don't even understand what I'm saying half the time whenever I'm thinking through things, but I just had to use that little bit of a brain. I had to have a little bit of a brain blast, as they say. It would seem the nerd that is supposed to be contained in your nerd cave is missing. No! Wait a minute! The nerd was supposed to do all the thinking for me! What do you mean the nerd cave? Oh my god! The nerd enclosure! Where'd they go, Phosphorus? Oh, I wasn't doing all the thinking. The nerd in here was. I think I think the nerd quit. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to do things. They're supposed to run things behind the scenes because they did questionable things in the past and they didn't want to be in the limelight. Now I'm screwed, Phosphorus. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a hack. I'm a hack, Phosphorus. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Look, I was just talking, and then the nerd was like doing all the stuff in Minecraft. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm screwed. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to figure it out on my own, Phosphorus. Oh man, the nerd escaped. I've been exposed. I'm a hack. I'm a fraud. Okay, well, let's figure out how to play Minecraft, I guess. Oh man. Okay, what's this? What's going on here? The nerd escaped. They got out. I guess they got fed up with the working conditions. Do I want to bling bling? I guess so. I guess that would make me feel a little better. Oh, that's bling bling. What do I do for it? What do I do for it? What 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 do I need to do for it? What is the most expensive property for sale here? Let's see, what would be the most expensive property for sale? I believe someone has already claimed the purple building, but I'll tell you what, I could set you up with another really nice property. Let's see. I'd say the most expensive buildings, the centerpieces, are either this building, which sits at the very middle of this road, or the one right next to it, which I think is a really nice corner property. So it's your choice. It's your choice. They both sit very nicely. This brick building here, this little uh, Art Deco style, or we have this nice little black and white cathedral over here. So, that's your choice. A couple of very nice properties. Very nice indeed. The nicest in the city so far. You're right at the middle of this street. That's what this building is meant to be. You being front and center like that, that's a special spot. That's a very special spot. He's thinking. He's thinking. The status of which one? Which one, Phosphorus? Oh, you want this one? I don't think anybody's bought this building yet. This is another really nice building. If you want it, you can have it. If you want it, you can have it. Corner spots are prime real estate. Corner spots are prime real estate. And this one might suit you just perfectly. I think it's a very nice building. It's very light and airy. You get a lot of light. You get a lot of sunlight in here during the day. You see, you got these nice tall windows. Get these nice tall windows. This nice brickwork here. Get a good view of all the properties nearby. Get a good, well, of course, adjacency to the museum. That's another valuable thing about this property. And of course, I believe you get, yeah, sure, we can get some bling bling going on. Check this out. Check this out. This might sell you too. Because up here on this upper floor up here, you actually get some upper courtyard access. You see, he gets access to this upper little park area, this little park area up here. And, you get to view parades and things. And of course, you can trim these back a little bit and kind of get a good view of the street below. Oh, it looks like we got to sell. Sold to Phosphorus 91. Pleasure doing business with you. Here, let me create a little subdivision. And this building will be all yours. All yours for the low, low price of one netherite block. There we go. There we go. And I'll create the subdivision here. Here, I'll give you a little extra room here. Subdivision corner set. And we'll go around here to the back side. We'll also give you access to half of the park. So half of the park comes with that property. Oh, overlaps another subdivision. Oh, no. Oh, God. Of course, I got to deal with some kind of claim wonkery. It's always the wonkery, Phosphorus. Always. Right there. Okay, I'll move this back. There we go. All right, now where's the corner of that other claim? I knew it was going to be something screwy. This patchwork of stupid. This is dumb, dummy, dumb. I'm a dummy, dumb. What other claim would it overlap with? I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this work. Okay, this is unclaimed. Please show me the claim borders. Why won't it work? Oh my God. Oh my God, this claim goes back really, really far. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do here. I'm going to move this back. And Phosphorus, you get yourself your very own exclusive claim for you. For you. There we go. Okay, now we create a new claim. I have a lot of work to do. Why are the claims like this? Anyway, all right, so we'll just put this right here, and then we will trust Phosphorus in his very own personal Minecraft claim. As for the grief I'll have for having to deal with this patchwork of nonsense, well, there you go. You get a quarter of the courtyard. A quarter of the courtyard for you. There you go. You're trusted here. This is your claim. Oh man. Okay, so there's one part of the. Oh man, 5 minutes. Where'd time go? No. Oh God, I gotta go soon. I gotta go soon. Okay, well, there's another deal I have to deal with. That's fine, I guess. Okay, okay. How far do I have to go with this nonsense? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, looks like we're overlapping with another claim now. Where does this claim go? Oh, okay, okay. All right, good, good. Just keep moving it, keep moving it. All right, oh, overlap, overlap. All right, are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. I think we're good. Um, well, there's a little sampling of the nonsense patchwork that is Alabamaville. Let's see, I think over here, I had to unclaim something. Yep. Right, so there's that claim that I just made. Um, um. Okay, right there, right there. Okay, all right, I start the claim there, and okay, now I resize the claim, and oh God, I gotta go in 3 minutes. Oh God, we're running up on the butt of time. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh God, what's this nonsense about? Okay, there's the edge of that other claim. So I think that's all dealt with now. I think that's all dealt with now. Um, okay. Don't question the enigmatic nonsense that is the patchwork of claims in Alabamaville. Um, oh God, there's more nonsense. God. Oh God. That claim would be too small. Okay, there's a claim edge. Oh God, I wish there was a better way to visualize this. Oh God. Oh God, what have I got myself into? Oh, okay, there's a claim there. Um, so I think there's just like a little blank patch, a little bald spot right there. Okay, yep, there's the corner. There's the corner. Nonsense. Nonsense. Okay, there's that nonsense solved. And with that nonsense solved, I gotta go. I gotta peace out. I gotta go. I gotta go. I need to go. Why is my, oh God, why is my tuber like that again? What is wrong with this stream? This stream has fallen off. I've fallen off. I need to go. I need to go. Or the witch of the woods is gonna get me. I'm gonna get God. I'm gonna be turned into a frog. Oh God! Here comes the witch of the woods. She's turned me into Kermit. Oh no! Oh God! I'm the host of the Muppet Show. Hi everybody, welcome to the Muppet Show. Um, they turned me into Kermit. I'm a frog now. Great! That's fantastic. All right. Well, Kermit wishes you all a good rest of the week. I'm probably not going to stream again until Monday morning. Monday morning, Kermit coming straight to you. Straight to you and the Witch of the Woods. She turned me into a frog. She turned me into a frog. All right, Miss Piggy. We're going to have a date tonight. Valentine's Day date. All right. Bye-bye. Kermit says bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye, you little freaks. You little freaklets.